going to be doing a bit of pellet testing today with my AirArms S510R Ultimate Sporter. It's the carbine version, it's a laminate stock. So a very nice looking gun, I think. So this has got the adjustability as well on the stock. You can move the butt pad where you want it, and you can move the cheek piece up and down, and also adjust it a little bit side to side. I've got my Deben adjustable bipod on the front, and that's mounted on a screw stud which is on a rail in there, which can be, the stud can be adjusted back and forwards depending on how you want to mount it. I know most people have their bipods on so that the legs fold forwards, but I like to have them folding backwards just to keep more of the gun's balance towards the rear. It's got a nice looking Q-Tech silencer on it. The barrel isn't threaded for the silencer, it's just slid on, and then it's got a Allen screw holding it in place. So far I found it a very comfortable gun to shoot. The stock is really nice to hold. It's got that sort of groove on the front, nice stippling there in the middle, good stippling here on the grip, and with the adjustable cheek piece lined up with your scope, is a very nice gun to shoot. The scope I've got on it is a Hawk fast mount. It's a 3.2 12 by 50 illuminated reticle, adjustable objective on the front. So this gun possibly deserves a better scope, but I'll see how I get on with this one anyway. It's got a nice thumb shelf there as well. I'll just show you the pressure gauge. Can fill to 250 bar. Pressure gauge, I thought when I first saw it, looked a bit weird because it hasn't got a needle on it. The coloured section of the pressure gauge or manometer, that moves around as you fill it up. So some of the specs on this gun then, this is the laminate version, which weighs 3.4 kilograms. This is regulated as well, and this is 2.2 sub 12 foot-pound, and I'm supposed to get 120 shots out of the cylinder. I'm guessing I'm going to mostly get less than 120 shots anyway, because the fill capacity is, or the fill pressure is 250 bar. My dive bottle won't fill to that, so it's always going to be slightly less pressure in it, but it's no big deal. I've got two magazines with this gun, rotary mags in a sort of cartridge case, and they rotate either way. It's not spring loaded, so you just fill it and turn it to fill it. So two of those. I'm going to test out a few different pellets, and I may split the video with the different pellets. I'll see how I get on anyway. I do quite a lot of prone target shooting as well, so I think this is going to be a little bit more comfortable to shoot than the bullpup, shooting prone anyway. First pellets I'm going to use today are these Rangemaster Sovereigns by Daystate. These are 15.9 grains, so I'll try those out now. Got my paper target set up there at 30 yards. That's the shooting position. And we've probably got what I would call half a tight group and half flyers. I'm going to try the JSB Hades 15.89 grain. I'm going to do two magazines with these as well, and I'm not going to adjust for the wind just to keep it the same. So the top two targets there, the JSB Hades, they were definitely grouping better than the Rangemaster Sovereigns, I'd say. So that's the first group. Second group, that one's annoying. I had that one flyer that went off. I don't think it was the wind that pushed it that much, and I was dead on target, and it just ended up there. So could have been a slightly damaged pellet. Right, I've got two magazines loaded up with the AirArms Diablo Field 16 grain. I've tried to pick out some half decent pellets, because with these pellets I always seem to get quite a few with damaged skirts on them. It always seems to be the case when I buy these pellets. There's one there, but slightly bent. It seems to be like 1 in 5 of them have a damaged skirt. Right, AirArms Diablo Field. Try and get my heart rate down a bit after marching back and forward to the target. I always find these AirArms pellets slightly inconsistent. You think with an AirArms gun they'd be well matched, but you get, well, there's the two groups, but like with this group here now, you get two in the same hole and you think, oh wow, getting there now, and then you start grouping over here then, and I've got the crosshairs dead steady, so that's just a combination of the pellets and the wind doing that. But it's quite still at the moment, so it's mainly the pellets that are just getting that group anyway. and look at this, yeah, you got at least two in there, groups there, and then it starts grouping up there. This one's better, I suppose it's all in the same sort of circle. It's the JSB Hades so far, they're ahead. That might have been a bit unfair on the AirArms pellets. My pressure had gone a bit low, so I've just topped it up. I'll try a couple more mags now with the AirArms just to see if there's a difference. So those top two targets are after the gun's been topped up with air. Those are when it was starting to run lower pressure. Not a huge difference in the groupings, but could be slightly better there. Right, these are the pellets I've tested so far. So we've got the AirArms Diablo Fields. When I was running slightly low on pressure, refilled. Not a bad group. Seems to get half of them grouping nicely, half of them outside the main group. And then the Hades, which are at the moment my favourite pellet with the gun. I think they group better anyway. I've just got that one nasty shot there. And the Sovereigns, make of those whatever you will. These are some other targets I shot when the gun was brand new. So I did, I did a couple of groups with an unclean barrel just to see what it was like before cleaning the barrel out with AirArms pellets. And that was one magazine after a mag clean. So it started to tighten up a little bit. And then that group there, bottom left, is similar to what I'm getting today then. And these were the Sovereigns I shot on the first day I shot it. That was on a windy day. Sovereigns. There's another one. Those are better groups. Some of them. That's a good group. But yeah, those two targets were when it was quite windy as well. So that was a bit of pellet testing with the AirArms S510R Ultimate Sporter. If you can subscribe, that'd be good. Next video will be a bit more pellet testing, just to try out some different pellets again.